Tabitha from Tabitha McCurdy. Nice to see you all today. So today I want to do a movie review on Thor Ragnarok. Now, I got to see Thor Ragnarok probably back in November, about when it came out, and I was like, oh, I've got to do a review of it. And life. But here I am, finally ready to talk about it. So, there are three things I absolutely, so mainly one major thing I absolutely loved, though I did completely love the whole movie. I love the characters. All the aspects of the characters. The characters were probably my favorite part of this movie, from Thor's character growth, to Loki's just interactions with Loki, to the seeing the turmoil with Banner and Hulk. And then we got to meet Valkyrie, who I very much ship Thor and Valkyrie. So I'm sure that's weird, but I ship Thor and Valkyrie. I would love to see that one happen. It might never happen, but that's okay. One of my favorite things about the movie was the interactions and the way that you saw different people. Loki is my favorite, probably my favorite example. I loved seeing how Loki was, at the beginning of the movie, he's, indolent and, oh, I won the game, ha 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 ha. And by the end, he's not so self-obsessed. I want to say not so self-obsessed. Has been a few bit, but he's willing to work with Thor. And it was just so cool to see that relationship grow and change, and to see them get closer as brothers. And they worked a few things out. Did anyone notice how they worked a few things out when they were in the trash dump in the headmaster's world? Just they did work a few things out, and Thor knows, never actually trust Loki, but at the same time, he does trust Loki as far as he can see him. And I liked that. I liked that a lot. I liked them getting to work together. I liked that, Loki does show his true colors. He actually does care about the people of Asgard. He cares about Thor, and he wants to work with them, and I thought that was so cool. And then it's just Tom Hiddleston. Anyway, moving on. And then Thor. Oh! I will totally say Ragnarok is the best of the three Thor movies. You can't have the previous Thor movies. You can't have Ragnarok without having the previous Thor movies. But you get so much good stuff. He lost his hammer! Sorry, that was a spoiler. I'll make sure it's a spoiler. But his hammer! And how he had to react and live. I mean, not only losing his hammer, but everything else he had to lose. It was just... oh. And how he went from, at the beginning of the movie, he's just, oh, I'm just the hot guy. I'm Thor with my hammer, and I'll just, beat everybody up. I'm so great. And by the end of the movie, he's a lot more humble. He's a lot more grown up. And it's the first time we've seen Thor have a serious change. And I think that is super cool. And I can't wait to see what happens in Infinity War. Seriously, that can just happen today. I want Infinity War! But, just, such a beautiful, I love the changes. And they were all good. And I gotta say, Golden Bloom just shone in his character. He was so perfect, and it was so funny, and I loved the headmaster. He was so perfect. So amazing. Yeah. And then we have Banner. We cannot have a review about... I am not really a review. This is more of a gush. You cannot have a gush about Thor Ragnarok without talking about Hulk and Banner. And there were two things that I was really, really excited about at the end after the movie was over. One was Hulk has a voice! Like, you never get to see Hulk. In the movies so far, when Banner turns into the Hulk, he becomes silent. You know, the dead, strong, silent type. Because he's usually in a fight when he turns into the Hulk. Well, this one, it was more of a choice to stay the Hulk. Or somehow, I'm not quite sure I understand how. But the Hulk is definitely in control. And the Hulk is not willing to give up control. And the Hulk actually got to have some character. You know, when you watch the Hulk look from Thor in the arena to the crowds cheering for him, and you saw a struggle in Hulk's eyes that, you know, he kind of wants to go. He is the god here. He is worshipped here. And then there's this puny human who's been irritating before, who's trying to control him again. And I don't think Hulk ever really, truly ever will forgive Thor or any of the Avengers, honestly, for the way they kind of repress him and only want to deal with Banner. And honestly, I can understand. Hulk is big. Hulk is kind of scary. But still, and I'm interested to see Hulk in Infinity Wars because I want to see how it changed because of something that happens at the end of the movie. I'm curious to see what happens with Hulk. So, I am really excited for the next movie. I'm sorry if that sounded really morose, but I am so excited for the next movie. And the other thing, and I thought it was cool how they kind of just subtly transitioned and like, oh yeah, by the way, we're gonna just like all fly in a plane a lot. Oh my gosh. I can't talk about the end of the movie because I don't want to give away spoilers. But the setup for, well, I suppose I don't have to worry about giving away spoilers now. If you haven't seen, no, the DVD hasn't come out. After the DVD, you can come watch me again. Maybe I'll do more spoilers after the DVD comes out because, but either way, I thought that their setup for Infinity War was really cool, and I'm really excited to see how they pull it all together in Infinity War. So my final thoughts are, it was absolutely amazing! If I had to say something negative about it, which I don't really want to, but if I had to say something negative about it, I would say some of it was Thor. You know, Thor's brashness. I really didn't like how unsensitive Thor was to Bruce Banner in the name of just getting what he wanted. And that's something that did change with Thor, but that was something I didn't really like. So, this has been my, I called it a review, and it's not a review, it's a gush. This has been my gush about Thor Ragnarok, and I probably am going to change it. I don't really review movies. I gush about them. I want to get on here and gush with you guys about the cool things I found in my movies. And sometimes it will be a, you know, just, oh my gosh, this movie was so terrible. But honestly, I think we're going to be gushing about movies more than we are going to be, you know, reviewing them or, you know, tearing them apart or anything like that. So, if you want to see more Tabitha gushing over a movie, new, old, you know, whatever, like, comment, subscribe. Well, definitely subscribe. For sure subscribe. If you're on YouTube, definitely subscribe. On Facebook, like this page and like my Facebook page so you can keep track when I post new stuff. And that is it for today. Next, I'm planning on doing The Last Jedi. And that was amazing too. So, I will see you guys next week. Bye!